Shalom, shalom. Whatever Hebrew Israelites coming in week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yamshai, Ba'ashem V'Kakodash, the honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone and rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this truth, preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, and risking their lives to do so. And a few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. This is the brother Kanasala from GMS Chicago, and come to you through the Spirit on a lesson that most people should know, but a lot of people don't, And we're not supposed to go into these buildings made with hands, all right? What people call churches, all right? We're not supposed to go in there. There's nothing in there for us, no knowledge, wisdom, nor understanding of the scriptures inside these buildings. All right. I'm going to just head straight into it. This Acts 17 and 23. It says, "For as I passed by and beheld your devotions, I found an altar with this inscription to the unknown God, whom therefore ye ignorantly worship, him declare I unto you." Which every time, especially over here in Chicago, Halsted cannot have any more churches, on that strip, on that street. And that street is well over 100 blocks long. But you can't have any more because there's so many. And every church has a different name, And they're not worshiping Yahweh Shem Yahshai in truth. All right. So it's to an unknown what? Unknown God. Right? It said, Yahweh Shem Yahshai that made the world and all things therein, saying that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. And what are these places made with? Hands. Neither is worship with men's hands, as though he needed anything, seeing he giveth to all life and breath and all things. All right. So he don't dwell in these temples, man. All right. Like, period. This Acts chapter 7. And it's wild because our people, verse 44, our people be so set on going to these churches. Like, what do you get out of it? They teach you about prosperity and positivity and stuff like that. And it's like, what about judgment? What about following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability? Y'all still believe eating swine, pork, is cool if you pray over it, which is so untrue. All right? It's so untrue. All right? If you believe that's true, that means you don't understand what you read. Acts 7:44, our fathers had the tabernacle of witness in the wilderness, as he had appointed, speaking unto Moses, that he should make it according to the fashion that he had seen. All right? Which also our fathers that came after brought in with Yahushua into the possession of the Gentiles, whom God drave out before the face of our fathers unto the days of David, who found favor before Yahweh Shem Yahshai and desired to find a tabernacle for the God of Jacob. But Solomon built him an house. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith Yahweh, or what is the place of my rest? Have not my hand made all these things? Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in the heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit. As your fathers did, so do ye. And that's them people in these churches, man. They some uncircumcised, stiff-necked, stubborn people, man. They don't want to hear it. And if you're not making according to how it was in the days of Moses, man, like, then you shouldn't be making it. And it's impossible for us to get them things. All right. So it's like, just leave it alone. He dwells in us. All right. Hebrews 8:5. Who serve unto the example and shadow of heavenly things, as Moses was admonished of Yahweh Shem Yahshai when he was about to make the tabernacle. For see, saith he, that thou make all things according to the pattern showed to thee in the mount. So if you was to make it, it's supposed to be made according to how it was said in, if I recall, I think it's Exodus 25th chapter. Yeah, Exodus 25:9, according to all that I show thee, after the pattern of the tabernacle and the pattern of all the instruments thereof, even so shall ye make it. And it just goes through. All right. Verse, and you skip all the way to 40. It said, and look that thou make them after their pattern, which will show thee in the mount. So, we don't have pure gold. We don't have none of these things. Palm trees, none of that. All right. And that's how it's supposed to be made. All right. Hosea 8:14. For Israel hath forgotten his maker and builded temples, and Judah have multiplied fenced cities. But I will send a fire upon his cities, and it shall devour the palaces thereof. All right. Hey, y'all forgot about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And y'all built these temples made with hands. They all gonna be flamed on, bro. All right. The Lord's gonna destroy these places. Point blank, period. And there's no and ifs. There's no and ifs about it, man. All right. Hebrews 9:24. For Hamashiach is not entered into the holy places made with hands, which are the figures of the truth, but into heaven itself, now to appear in the presence of Yahweh for us. All right. Point blank, period. All right. But this was a quick, scriptures saying the Lord don't dwell in temples made with hands, these holy places made with hands that they call churches today. All right. He dwelleth in us. All right. So I hope this is edifying. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukakorash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. All right. And to the few sisters that's listening, learning, watching, to y'all say shalom and a Bible ball.